Hi guys, I am going to show you the simple ways of kind of getting started of crocheting. I've got a ball of yarn and my crochet hook, which is a 5mm. Some of the 5mm have different letters on them. Like this one says G, but they're mostly H's, so that you kind of know that. First thing I'm going to kind of show you is how I hold my yarn when I crochet. I'm right-handed, so I hold my yarn with my left hand. So I'm going to wrap my left hand with my yarn. I'm going to use my pinky. I'm going to wrap around the front to the back, over the front again to my pointer finger, around the front to the back, and over the front like this, so that you're holding your yarn like this. And you want it loose enough around your fingers so that as you're going, you can pull it through and it's not going to hurt your fingers. So I'm going to show you that again. Around the front of your pinky to the back, over the front again to your pointer finger, over the front to the back, and then over the front again to where you're flipping it, and then you can crochet. I like to hold my crochet needle or hook this way. Some people, they like to hold it like this. I feel steadier using it like this. I have better control over it. The first thing I like to do when I start my chain is I'm going to start a slip knot. Most people know how to do a slip knot, so it's pretty much just wrapping it around to make a loop, pull it through, and then you got your slip knot. So I'm going to insert my hook onto the slip knot and get it down enough to where my crochet hook is in it, but I can still pull it through. And then I'm going to wrap my hand with the yarn, and I'm going to hold the little knot here where my loop is, and I'm going to show you how to do a chain. So what you're going to do is you're going to yarn over your crochet hook, and you're going to pull it through the loop, and you just made your first chain. You're going to yarn over and pull your crochet hook through. You're going to want to make sure that your chain is, or your loop is loose enough to where your head of the crochet hook will go through. So yarn over, pull through. You don't want to pull tight on your chain either, because you want to be able to go in with your crochet hook into that chain later. So yarn over and pull through. I'm going to do this 6 times. So I have 6 chains here, and I am now going to show you how to do a single crochet for your first row. I'm going to chain 1 more, so I should have a total of 5 chains. I'm going to insert my hook into the second chain from my crochet hook. You will probably struggle a little bit with the chain of getting the head into it sometimes because it might be a little tight. So you might want to do it a little looser of the head of the crochet hook, and be careful when you're pulling your yarn through that you're not tightening it. So now that I have my crochet hook into the chain, I'm going to yarn over with my yarn onto my crochet hook, and I'm going to pull it through that chain. So I should have 2 loops on my crochet hook. I'm going to yarn over on my hook and pull through both loops, and that is a single crochet. The first single crochet will always look a little weird because you're going to have this chain right here, but the rest of them, they'll look really good. So you're going to insert your crochet hook in the next chain, yarn over and pull through your chain. You should have 2 loops, yarn over and pull through both loops. I'm going to do that again. Insert your crochet hook into the chain, next chain, yarn over, pull your yarn through, 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the 2 loops. And you're going to do that all the way to the end. Oh. Like I said, you might struggle with a little bit of getting your hook into the chain. I know sometimes I do it a little bit tighter than what I should do, so that might be why I'm struggling a little bit. I always seem to do that. And then in the last chain, you're going to do your last single crochet. There you go. You have your first row of single crochets. Now I'm going to show you how to do a half double crochet, which is pretty simple. You're going to flip your first row over to the back side of it. You're going to chain one, and you're going to do pretty, well, I would say a normal one chain, maybe a little bit bigger, like so. So it's a little bit bigger, so it's not so scrunched. Because doing 2 chains is a little too much for a half double crochet, for my opinion anyways. You can try it if you want. You can do 2 chains and then go in with your half double crochet, or just 1 chain, but I prefer 1 chain. I'm going to go in and I'm going to yarn over my crochet hook. I'm going to insert it into the first stitch. That was the first single crochet. I'm going to yarn over my hook, pull it through. So I should have 3 loops on my crochet hook. And then I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And that makes your half double crochet. I'm going to do that again. Yarn over, put it through the second stitch, yarn over and pull through. You have your 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So now I've got 2 double crochets, 2 double half crochets, I'm sorry. I'm going to do that again, yarn over, insert into the stitch, next stitch, 3 loops, yarn over, and insert through all 3 loops. You're going to do that all the way to the end. You're going to want to make sure you do your loops loose enough to where you shouldn't have any troubles taking your crochet hook through the loops. Okay, so you just finished your second row, and this was your half double crochet. See, you have your half double crochet and your single crochet. So now I'm going to show you how to do a double crochet. I'm going to flip it over so I have the back side of the half double crochet. I'm going to chain 2. Then I'm going to go in to the first stitch. I'm going to yarn over first, go into the first stitch, yarn over and pull through. You'll have 3 loops like the last time, but this time for a double crochet, you're going to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. So you should still have 2 loops on your crochet hook, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through the last 2. So now you have a double crochet. Let's do that again. Yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through. You should have 3 loops. I'm going to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Having 2 loops left, yarn over and pull through those last 2. So there you go. There's 2 double crochets. I'm going to do that again until you get to the end. Okay, so now you just finished a double crochet. So you have your double crochet, your half double crochet, and your single crochet. Okay, So now that I've got those done, I'm going to teach you a couple different stitches that are not normally in like your simple patterns, but I've used them in the past and they might come in handy if you see them in a pattern that you're working on and you're not exactly sure how to do it. You can always come back to this video if you're working on one and you're not sure. I'm going to show you how to do a triple crochet. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn. We're going to crochet, or I should say chain 3, and you are going to yarn over twice on your crochet hook, and then you're going to insert into the first stitch, yarn over and pull through. So you should have a total of 4 loops on your crochet hook. You're going to pull through the first 2 loops, so you should have 3 left over. You're going to pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, so you should have 2 loops left over. And finally, you're going to yarn over and pull through the last 2. So that is a triple crochet. Let's try that again. Yarn over twice, insert into the second stitch, yarn over and pull through. You will have 4 loops. Yarn over and pull through the first 2. And then yarn over and pull through the next 2. Yarn over and pull through the last 2. And there is another triple crochet. I'm going to do that again. Yarn over twice. Insert into the next stitch. Pull another loop through. 4 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2. And you're going to do that all the way to the end. And that is your triple crochet. Now I'm going to show you a quadruple crochet. This one's not really used much in like your simple patterns, of course, but when I've crocheted like doilies and stuff, they have a quadruple, and I had no idea what a quadruple one was until I actually looked it up on YouTube. And then they showed me. It's actually pretty simple. So we're going to turn over, and we are going to chain 4. We're going to yarn over 3 times. So you should look a lot like that. So your first loop from your chain, and then 3 times yarned over. Then you're going to insert into the first stitch, yarn over and pull 1 through. So you should have a total of 5 loops on your crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2. Yarn over, pull through the next 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, and yarn over and pull through the last 2. And that is a quadruple crochet stitch. We're going to do that again. Yarn over 3 times. Sorry, I hit my camera. And then into the next stitch, insert your crochet hook. Yarn over and pull 1 through. You should have 5 loops on your crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2. Yarn over and pull through the next 2. Yarn over, pull through the next 2. And yarn over and pull through the next 2. There you go. There's another quadruple crochet. We're going to do that again. 1, 2, 3. Insert. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oops, I did not yarn over enough. And you will notice that too sometimes, and that's how I count them. I didn't yarn over 3 times. I only yarned over twice. So when I did that, I only went through 3 times when I should go in through 2 of these 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's how I always kept count. So 3 over, insert 5 loops, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then into our last stitch, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There you go. So you've got some of your simple ones. We have our single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, triple crochet, and quadruple crochet. Most of the time you won't be using the quadruple or the triple, but I just wanted to show you those just so that you kind of know if you're in a pattern and you're not exactly sure how to do them. That way you kind of know how to do them. So there you go. There's your simple crochets. And that'll give you a little bit of practice. If you have troubles with any of the crochets, you can go back to this video and check them out, or just ask me any questions and I can walk you through the steps again. And I would practice these if you're not exactly sure how to do them again. You can practice them. That's what this thing is. That's why I'm kind of showing you, just so I'm practicing on it. Because some of these I haven't done for a while. But yeah, there you go.